of a brand new start came in perfect time and measure. Grace and a golden heart, how we've thrown our arms around you. Saints in an endless sky, the heavens looking down upon you. Glory, we bask in the sun, how you've put your arms around me. I've been waiting my whole life. I've been waiting my whole life for this. Made for a worthy cause. Embrace when it crashes down around here. Exhale with a fire in your lungs. Well, you know we're all around you. The weight of 1,000 songs in ways time has only just begun here. Her gathered in the sun, let them wrap their arms around you. I've been waiting my whole life. I've been waiting my whole life for this.
But one of my probably things that I admire most about Zeke has been his ability since we graduated and what I've seen through his professional career up to now is to kind of not follow the norm or the common easy path. Emma embodies that same pioneering spirit that I really value in Zeke as well. She has brought out the best in Zeke, and I know that he's also done a lot for her as well.
But Emma, you're the kindest, most loving soul, and I love you like my sister. I'm so appreciative of you, and you know I'm here for you anytime you need. Zeke, I'm so glad to welcome you into our family, and I'm so excited to spend more time with you both. I love you so much.
We've been best friends ever since, and I've been following her around the world. And I wholly put that down to Emma's magnetic personality, her charisma, her kindness, her drive to succeed. Emma, you were a force to be reckoned with. Her new boyfriend, Zeke, he just sounded like the perfect balance for her. And I'm really looking forward to getting to meet you properly this weekend and getting to know you for the rest of our lives.
He's always gone out of his way to stay in touch, found fun ways to get together through travel or concerts, and always made our friendship a priority. He's extremely thoughtful and caring and supportive to everyone who's lucky enough to call him a friend. So it was no surprise when Zeke finally proposed up in Tahoe, cementing what we all knew was something extremely special and bringing us here to this very weekend.
I got to see all of Emma's best qualities, which is just how caring you are and how amazing and welcoming you are. You are the more the merrier type of person. She really is just like the most friendly person, and I'm so proud to be one of your best friends. And yeah, you just bring so much joy to our lives. So I'm gonna stop talking because we've said this a million times. You're amazing, we love you. And me and my husband Paul just fell in love with you, Zeke, within 5 minutes. We're so happy you found each other, and I'm gonna cry now.
I've got 4 brothers. That's difficult to say the least. So I am thrilled to be adding another sister to the mix. First with Molly, now Emma. I've absolutely hit the jackpot with you two. So thank you for being not only sisters but friends. It's really special, and I didn't know what having a sister was until you two came into my life. So thank y'all. I will say I have always been very close to Zeke. I'm just so thrilled to be here with y'all and just watch y'all do this together. So thank you, everyone, and cheers to Zeke and Emma.
Love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud. It is not rude, it is not self-seeking, it is not easily angered, it keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always preserves. Love never fails, but where there are prophecies, they will cease. Where there are tongues, they will be stilled. Where there is knowledge, it will pass. For we know in part, and we prophesy in part. But when perfection comes, the imperfect disappears. When I was a child, I thought like a child. I reasoned like a child. When I became a man, I put childish ways behind me. Now we see but a poor reflection as in a mirror. Then we shall see face to face. Now I know in part, then I shall know fully, even as I am fully known. And now these three remain, faith, hope, and love, but the greatest of these is love.
Five virtues for a successful marriage. The first virtue is compassion. This means treating each other with warmth and understanding, caring for each other, and learning to compromise. The second is the virtue of faith. Unshakable faith in each other, come what may. Building a relationship with strong foundations, one that can weather the storms of life. Next, the virtue of truth. Opening your heart to each other and being honest with each other. The virtue of contentment. Be grateful and accepting of one another. Recognize that true peace and contentment lies not elsewhere, but within your relationship. And finally, the virtue of humility. Replace the I and the we with you. Live one life in two bodies.
Emma and Zeke have brought us together here at the ocean, their very favorite place, for an occasion of great joy and a cause for great celebration. They are nature lovers, and especially lovers of these Santa Barbara and Ventura beaches, where they have shared many happy memories. So where we are standing today is a very meaningful and sacred spot for them. Emma says that they are very aligned in their values, each valuing family and close friends and wanting to build their lives around those values. They were always unified in their thinking about the kind of family life they wanted. They understand each other like no one else. In fact, Emma says sometimes she thinks that Zeke knows her better than she knows herself. Zeke thinks Emma is the most charismatic and beautiful girl, inside and out. She wants the absolute best for her friends, family, and loved ones, and is an amazing partner. She is the brightest light and is loving, energetic, and so much fun. But what he admires the most about her is her ability to connect with anyone, anywhere, at a moment's notice. Emma is everyone's best friend. Emma loves Zeke's honesty, his integrity, his strong principles, his intellect, his kindness to all small children and animals, his dedication to their little family, and the way he always protects them, his strong character, and his determination to preserve physical and mental well-being at all times, always looking to the future and to being the absolute best person he can be. He is her true other half, her biggest supporter and promoter, her rock and the person who guides her when she loses her way. He has undeniably made her a better version of herself, and he has done that just by being himself. Zeke says that Emma has a way of deeply connecting with people and leaning into the flow of a conversation or activity, while also bringing her own personality and authenticity to the situation, which really enhances life, whether it's something ordinary like cooking breakfast or something extraordinary like going on a big adventure. Emma says that Zeke is an extremely caring partner who always does things to make her and Cleo more comfortable and happier. They love their lives and hope that they can continue to live happy, enriching, and fulfilling lives together. Zeke, do you take Emma to be your wife, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish till death do you part?
I do.
Emma, do you take Zeke to be your husband, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish till death do you part?
I do.
May we have the rings, please? Zeke, please repeat after me as you place the ring on Emma's finger. I give you this ring.
I give you this ring.
As a sign that I choose you.
As a sign that I choose you.
To be my wife.
To be my wife.
My partner.
My partner.
And my best friend.
And my best friend.
Think of me.
Think of me.
As you wear it.
As you wear it.
And know that I love you.
And know that I love you.
Emma, please repeat after me as you place the ring on Zeke's finger. I give you this ring.
I give you this ring.
As a sign that I choose you.
As a sign that I choose you.
To be my husband.
To be my husband.
My partner.
My partner.
And my best friend.
And my best friend.
Think of me.
Think of me.
As you wear it.
As you wear it.
And know that I love you.
And know that I love you.
This could be the moment we've been waiting for, the chance to feel alive. Nothing's gonna stop us, nothing's gonna top this, nothing like we've ever seen. And I raise my hands to the sky, what a feeling, 'cause I feel like yourself and let go. Time to see it all. Don't think about tomorrow. Today we are heroes. Hear adventure call. There are whole new worlds to see. I keep running, and my feet keep lifting me like I'm flying. Time to see it. This is where it all begins. This is where it all begins. This is where it all begins. 'Cause this could be the best day of our lives, yeah. This is where it all begins. This is where it all begins. This is where it all begins. A moment to feel alive. This is where it all begins. A moment to feel alive. This is where it all begins. A moment this could be the best day of our lives, yeah. A moment to feel alive. This is where it all begins.
And many years ago, Emma came up to me, slightly teary-eyed. She won't remember this. Slightly teary-eyed, and she said, "Uncle, I don't think I'm ever going to find the right one." And I got her by her shoulders. I looked her directly in her eyes, and I said, "Emma, seek and you shall find." Now, the Zeke that she found is in the top five Zekes I've ever met in my life. And we're very happy with the outcome.
Just want to say, dear God, we come to you with a thankful heart. We pray for a blessing over Zeke and Emma and their marriage. We also pray for everyone that is here. May we provide a community for them to thrive and to be strong. Today, God, we recognize that you have a plan, you are compassionate, and you are watching over each and every one of us. And we thank you for the sunshine, and please bless the food. Amen.
I'm also very relieved that, I'm relieved that she has chosen to marry someone that I not only approve of, but whom I am proud to call my son-in-law. Now, Emma, my darling, it's been a joy watching you grow. You always are such fun. You're motivated, you're hardworking, and you deserve all the success that everything that you've achieved. And I am so proud of everything that you have achieved. But I'm even more proud of the love and loyalty that you have for all your family and friends. You're always so kind, caring, generous, and loving, and we all love you for it. So, Emma and Zeke, I've seen you together. I love the way that you love and support each other, and I also love the way that you have such joy in each other's successes. And I hope that that will continue, and that your friendship and love will continue and bond your relationship forevermore.
Please raise your glasses. And from my heart, wish Emma and Zeke lifetime full and perfect days together.
And of course, family is super important to Emma. And Zeke, I can't imagine this will be much of an issue, given you evidently share the same value. Whilst it's very hard for us to have you both so far away, the life you have built in California is really something to be proud of. This wedding may have convinced a few of us to move over here ourselves. And finally, number 5. The most important piece of advice I can give you, Zeke. Just love her. Love her when she is being completely unlovable. Love her when she is the last to leave a party. Love her when she is worrying about something unnecessarily. Love her even when she says she's gluten-free and then eats some cake. Promise me that you will always love her as much as you do today, just like her little sister will. So welcome to the family, Zeke. I am so happy to have gained a brother, especially one as kind, level-headed, and as fun as you. Thank you for being the only person in the world to have managed to find Emma's off switch. You're the calm to her crazy, and she truly is her best self when you're around.
So anyway, in this first chapter of the speech, kind of wrapped it up saying that I guess it's all a little bit easier going on this journey when you get to be the little brother. And I wanted to say thank you for it. And in the sentimental version of the speech, I said it really meaningfully, like, thank you. And somewhere in chapter 3, I was going to figure out how to tell Zeke that I know that Dad would have been proud of him. And because it's true, and I don't know how I was going to do that, but I don't have to do that version of the speech. So, okay, Zeke, why do you have a surfboard? And apparently that's because Emma really loved surfing, and it's a pretty experienced one, and so now Zeke loves surfing. Remember, Zeke loves surfing. And that's actually why we're here, having this oceanside wedding, celebrating their bohemian surfing lifestyle together at the Ritz Carlton.